Good morning, Mr. Follow Me. Sorry, I forgot that I hit the go live button and I walked away. Good morning, good morning. How are you this morning? It's already one of those mornings where I'm doo. But I'm here, I promise. Good. I'm glad you're awesome. That makes me very happy. So far, I'm the only person up. I thought I'd take advantage of the quiet. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Yeah, I was like, man, that's too pretty to pass up. I had to throw it out there. What is that? Oh, it's a squirrel. Okay. Oh, I thought a critter was stuck on their fence. I thought one of the geese got stuck or something that come over this way. Did you see that Jay's been on a short kick now? He's getting it going now. He took your advice and ran with it. I didn't know honeysuckle would bloom again. The honeysuckle's trying to bloom again. I didn't think it would come back this late in the summer, though. I don't know. I can't be surprised. The weather's been off, so why can't the plant be a little off-putting too, huh? I got my medicine down. 2 of the pups are outside. Ducky didn't want to get up, so I left him in bed. He's sleeping with little girl. He's like, I'm not getting up. You can forget it, Mom. I know. It really is. It really is. I swear this summer, the summer months have flown by this year. As odd as it may sound, it makes me kind of sad when my kids have to go back to school. I know a lot of parents are like, oh, I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait either because, the quiet would be nice, a break here and there when I'm trying to do stuff. But I don't know. I'm just weird like that. I loved school when I was growing up, though. But autumn is my favorite season, Mr. Follow Me. It's my absolute favorite. I'll be outside a lot during the fall. I like to do little fires and sit outside sometimes too. My son wants me to go hunting with him this year. I told him I would see what I could do. Gonna have to find me some better boots to go with my brace if I'm gonna be walking through the woods, Sophie, good morning, my darling. How are you doing today? My son goes deer hunting. Well, most of my kids go deer hunting. They go get tags and they go deer hunting, and then they go and they'll process what they get, and then they go around and they donate the meat to the people that don't have enough meat to get through the winter. But my kids, hunting is an unfortunate sad event for some people, but my kids, to me, do it the right way. They don't waste it. It's not for sport, it's for food. So, and if they don't fill their tags, when they're doing their regular hunting, they'll go around and see if anyone wants their land hunted on. And if so, whatever they get on the land, they usually donate it to the family that allows it. Yeah, I don't like people that just go out there and just kill stuff and leave it. I like nature and I like wildlife, but I also understand the circle of life and, the food chain. I get that. But there's some people around here, oh my gosh, y'all have no idea how many times we've had to stop on the side of the road and call conservation because somebody shot one and just left it. Exactly. One of my older daughters, she hasn't even bought tags the past couple of years because she goes, Mom, I'm not even going to be able to go out there and get my own meat, so. But she did help out a couple of people and pay for their tags on their own property so that they could hunt their own meat. Yeah, I don't like killing just to kill it. I mean, there are situations where, a place gets overrun and they put bounties out on a certain animal or whatever, but even then, it gets a little intense. People get a little too carried away with it if you're not careful. You got to have a lot of control in those situations. Oh, there are. There are, Sophie. The conservation stays busy, busy, busy around these parts. Ooh, I really like that this morning, Mr. Follow Me. Let's put that up. I like that message this morning. Hey, Roscoe. He's up and moving around. There we go. Oh, he's gonna roll. Look at this little cracker. He's actually the first dog I ever owned that wasn't black. My dogs have always been dark. Who's racist? I ain't racist. No, people tell me that all the time. You're racist. You only have black dogs? I don't know. Oh, they're gonna play this morning. Oh, damn. I wish he would play with her for y'all. It's funny when he plays. Yeah, I'm a doggy racist. Calling my blonde dog a cracker. I only keep black dogs, But no, it's just. See, I've never had a silver dog. I've never had a silver dog or a blue dog. No, I take that back. I did have a blue tick for a while. I had to rehome him, though, because I was moving from the country to the city. And I can't do that to a hound dog that's had free roam. Boy, don't nobody want to see you chewing on your bits. Coochie itch, sir. Coochie itch. Sorry, yes, I'm saying coochie itch. It was an accidental mispronunciation of words. I think it was because I kept telling him, hey, you quit. And one day I said something about, does your coochie itch, to one of the girls because they were digging in their junk in front of everyone. And he just immediately stopped chewing on himself. And I was like, are you serious? Of course, my dog would be the one to react to some crazy, crazy statement. This is the only chat you put those into, Mr. Follow Me, the nice quotes. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. I'll be excited to see that, mister. Oh, it's always complete opposites. Well, I like that you do that here. I really enjoy them thoroughly. I do. And, get some more coffee. Yes, you are. You are very blessed, Mr. Follow Me. I think we're all pretty blessed. But your goals, accomplished goals, and you're living that life, and it is so awesome. That makes me very happy for you and the missus. That's life goals right there. We are a pretty blessed crew, aren't we, Sophie? We got some pretty decent people that roll through here. Pretty good souls. It took forever for me to get my daughter to go to sleep last night. I think it was finally around 4 when I finally fell asleep. And then I got back up at 6:30, so yeah. That's how I sleep though anymore. It's like the older I get, the less sleep I get at a time. It's like I take naps. Oh shoot, I gotta take my vitamin D today too. Here, hold on. I'm just gonna go ahead and go grab that real quick. I went in there a couple of times last night too, Sophie, and girl, she was on one when I was in there at one point. I was like, damn, she is really after it. I'm still laughing about the name change on What's Her Nuts page and the little photoshopped picture of her and TVK on it. Changed it to the baked Persian or the cooked Persian or whatever the hell she changed it to. Well, I'm glad that it's one of your favorite chats in here, Sophie. Let me go grab that vitamin D real quick, guys, before I forget. Alright. Like MacArthur, I have returned. The gourmet potion. Yeah, I was trying to keep up with what TBK was talking about because I follow that AGSW or whatever, the one person that does the shorts and stuff on that page. But I was like, man, this woman's just downright batshit wonky. I can't, that Lila woman, no. She got some really jacked up priorities and standards, I'll tell you that much. I was like, no, can't do this. Jay told me to try popping in during the morning time for us on her page. She's usually not as busy. I still like going and seeing her crazy self, though. Exactly, Sophie. Yeah, that part does bother me because it's like, okay, 100%. She has no respect for life forms in general. I just don't get it. That's people for you. Some people are just that way. I know. And like, I don't even know the last time I heard her say, fix your face. So everybody goes through seasons like that though, Sophie. She just kind of got distracted and off course a little bit. She'll be back around. She'll be back around. It's like back in the day when you used to be sitting there and you'd have to wait for the dadgum commercial to talk to your grandma or your mom because you had to wait for the soap opera to go on commercial. Don't interrupt me during my stories. But there's also a crap ton of people in there all the time. So it's hard for her to see people and have a conversation other than what she's watching. Everybody goes through seasons though. Roscoe is enjoying that morning time this time. He is just having the time of his life. He's like, yeah, doing my own thing. I need to go out there and get some stuff picked up and cleaned out. It's just busy. You know, I mean, I'm really, really happy that she's busy in there and she's getting all those views and people following her and stuff. It's just, some of them people get a little, they don't get wild in a fun way. They get wild in a, what the heck is wrong with you way? Like, I don't know how you guys keep up with it when you're in there modding right now. Like, how do you tell the difference between the trolls, the informants? It's just a little messy in there right now, that's all. I know, it's like boom, boom, boom. Well, I know how you keep up, but some people it's like, That's like, past couple times I've been in there, I didn't even see Life. I didn't even see Life's comment that is usually pinned. So I know she's just busy, busy, busy. Plus, it's still summer, so she's trying to get that, you know, get that summertime vibes going on while she can, too. Roscoe, I see you. He says, I don't care, I'm chewing on myself. I laugh at them because they'll be in the house and they'll decide to chew on themselves. And I'm like, don't chew on yourself in the house. And they go outside and they're like, nah, 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 nah. They're like, we're outside, we can do what we want. Yes. Yeah, I was in there one time and somebody said something to me and she goes, Dee, where's Dee? I don't see Dee. I was like, yeah, that's because it's busy. I can't tell if that's a truck or a train. The crickets are making a little bit of extra noise in my ear today. Yup. Shoot, it's hard to keep up with them chats, especially when you have to go back to see and then it's just flying. It's just a flying. I need to, there's a couple of trees that have popped up in my fence line. There's a couple of them that Jay wants to move into the yard. But then there's quite a few that I need to go and cut out of my fence before they start causing a problem. And then, oh girl, don't worry. I feel the same way. I've just been looking at all this stuff going on around my fence. I try to wait till right about fall starts to start clearing stuff up because it makes it easier for me because I'm so short. But I may actually have to call my he's not really my brother, but I call him my brother. I may have to call him and say, hip hip, you're gonna have to come help your little short sister. Yes, that's one thing. I don't go out in the summer as much as I used to, and most of it's my medication because it will make me sick. But in all honesty, I think it was really too hot to be out camping this year for me. I probably would have ended up in the hospital with sun poisoning or something dumb. Yeah, the heat always gets me, and it seems like the older I get, the more the heat gets to me. The cold, I can deal with the cold. Yeah, it makes me hurt a little bit more because of the metal, but I can deal with that. But the heat, oh my gosh. And especially going through the getting older lady changes on top of, no thank you. I'll just skip that heat. I'll just keep my happy butt in the house and deal with it. Yeah, people pick on me. I get cracked up because they're like, you're from Texas and you say it's hot up here. Okay, it's a different kind of heat, folks. It's a different kind of heat, and I'm a lot older. Oh, I forgot to... My sister, she's up too, you know. Which, that's something else. I'm so thankful that my sister is comfortable with you guys. It's nice having her in here chatting and making jokes. We live 12 hours away from each other. It gets weird. See, y'all got that heavy, muggy, buggy type humidity heat. Y'all got that sticky, heavy, like, everybody needs to get a dehumidifier and open the windows. Like, I seriously think that that's why y'all have the fog that sticks the way it does over in those areas, is because of how moist the air stays. Because don't y'all have fog that just kind of sticks and hangs like a dadgum blanket for hours? I may be wrong. I appreciate that, Sophie. Yeah, I'm random. I go through phases. So do other people. But it's nice to have somewhere to go where you can just kick back and just talk about whatever. And do whatever, like, it's nice when I get up in the morning and I'm like, you know what? I think it's time to have coffee with my friendses. We'll have some coffee in the morning. And if I don't make it, yeah, there's people like, oh, I missed you this morning. But they don't get mad at me. Oh, yeah, I bet it does stick. Really bad. It is nice, Sophie. It is. Like, yeah, we keep it pretty, you know, positive in here. We make jokes. We get a little dirty sometimes and wild, you know. Different strokes for different folks and whatnot. I try to, you know, mild during, but at night, it gets wild, wild. Which is the reason why I made the rule with my daughter. If you're on grandma's phone and come into my chat at night, you're going to get kicked out because you don't need to be in there. Because I have it set up where when she's on her tablet, chats don't pop up on her tablet when she's on YouTube, and she can't type on YouTube. And grandma gave her a phone, and grandma's account is logged into everything, so she's got adult access to stuff. But I'm not... I would rather it wasn't like that, but I really don't want to rock the boat with grandma. That's the last grandchild before you get to the great-grands, so I just kind of... I just remind her dad. Hey, that's still a little girl, and sometimes you need to still go look over her shoulder and see what the heck she's doing. Don't be like, hey, what are you doing? No, just walk up and look and see what the heck she's doing. I mean, we generally have the same parenting styles, but there's a few places where I'm lenient and he's not, and he's lenient and I'm not. But I think that's how it goes with everyone. Everybody parents different. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Ginger and Josh are the only two of my kids that are still minors that pop in here. Josh, it don't really bother me when he pops in. He's 14, he plays football. You should hear the stuff that comes out of his mouth. Doesn't mean it's appropriate, but doesn't bother me too bad when he pops in, because I can be like, alright dude, that's enough. Go mind your business somewhere else. He also knows I'll get up and walk into his bedroom and take his phone and turn it off, too. Oh, shoot. That didn't feel good. Uh-oh. Let me help you. There you go, flying buggy. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, that's what makes great parents on a team. That's right. Shoot, they say it takes a village to raise a kid. They're not joking. Do you feed your dogs fresh food for dinners and breakfast and stuff, Sophie? In the wintertime, I like to make them hot food, to go with their... In the winter, I supplement their kibble because they burn up so much extra energy trying to stay warm, and unfortunately for me, I have the type of dogs that you'd think they were part husky. There's snow on the ground, they've been outside for 30 minutes, you really need to bring your little frostbit feet back in the house, but you don't want to come back in. Aw, poor guy. Yeah, my neighbor's dog is having some stomach problems too. She's been having to go through different foods and stuff. So far, they found out that the poor little girl has a cranberry allergy. Which cranberry is a lot of the red stuff that you see in dog food. I feel for the little guy though, because I know how the stomach issues are. I've always wished my dogs could talk when they don't feel good or something's wrong. But, just like babies, if you pay attention, you can figure it out. Yeah, I see you. Why are you staring at me like that? Oh, goodness. Yeah, he's really batting 100 there, poor guy. Yeah, because chicken fat isn't a lot of feed. I think there's even chicken fat in some of the actual chicken feed, too, for real. I remember looking at all the different ingredients in the different animal feed from the feed store when I'd go pick up feed for people and deliver it. It's crazy the stuff that's in the food that we feed to these animals. Broski. Roscoe. Nobody wants to see your balls, dude. He says, huh? But they're pretty. Yeah, you think they are. That's only you, dog. Shake your groove, dang, shake your groove, dang, Roscoe. A chicken and rice blend. Well, hopefully that's better on easier on his stomach. I know somebody who has a dog that their dog eats fish. That's all the dog eats is fish. Like, and it don't matter. And I'm talking, they'll get. Some people have good intentions, but they don't think things through. Sometimes. And I knew somebody that literally fed their dog fish, constantly, nothing but fish, to the point that I'm talking tuna, fish sticks, fish fillets, fresh fish, frozen fish. It didn't matter. It just had to be fish. I'm like, okay, I understand feeding the dog fish, but fish sticks and fish fillets, the frozen stuff, really? Come on. That's not even really fish. That's processed mince. That's processed mince. Got your processed mince meat over here getting squished into the pate. Pate, pate. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, it is. My girl dog that I had before these guys, we used to put fish oil in some of her food for her coat. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's surprising how some of these little bitty small things, like, you wouldn't think a minnow would have very many calories or anything. Little bitty minnow, bait. But yeah, you eat about 10 of those and you might as well have ate a sandwich. It's like, really? Okay. That dog, her name was Sweet. She was quite the dog. I used to get cracked up because my friends would come over or something, and after a while they'd be like, I really wish your dog would quit staring at me. I'm like, why? Because she stares into your soul. I'm like, well, what are you guilty of? Make her stop. Oh, good grief. You gotta, and I'm being 100% fully sarcastic, you gotta love people like that. You gotta love people like that do that kind of stuff. That's okay. I used to go break into people's houses and steal their pit bulls that they were fighting illegally in the middle of the night. After the third time of getting shot at, I decided it wasn't worth it. Aw, bless her heart. Yeah. That just... I don't know, something about critters, it's like they can't speak for themselves, That's right, didn't know love till y'all got her, that's right. She knows I love now. I was gonna sit outside, but I'm really scared there's gonna be mosquitoes out there to bite me. And I'm not ready to be itchy this morning. That looks like a nice breeze coming. Mm-hmm. That is hard, Sophie. That part is hard. It is very hard. Even when you know it. You know what I'm saying? Even when you know it's the right thing, it's hard. Because in situations like that, human nature, we want to be selfish. We don't want to let go. But then the other part of us is like, this isn't right. This isn't fair. It's a double-edged sword for sure. It's a bittersweet thing. Oh, we might get a train, guys. Oh, exactly, Sophie. Exactly. It's rough. But that's why I think there's people out there in the world like us and others that we care about all living, breathing creatures, not just humans. There you go, Sophie. There you go. Yeah, my girl, we actually put her on mine and my ex-husband's property that he bought. So she'll be, I can go see her anytime I want to. Comfortable, safe place. Girl, let's see. Gender is 9, going on 10, so I think it's been about 7 years for me. I still talk to her too. Can't help it. And there's times that I accidentally call Sissy sweet too because she reminds me of her in some ways. Her demeanor and the way she looks at me. I've done it a few times and everybody just laughs at me. I'm like, well, how do we know? Me and Jay make jokes that Vader and Sweet, which was our 2 senior dogs, got stuck together and reincarnated and thrown in that puppy. That's the joke we make, because there's times that she reminds us of him, and then there's times that she reminds us of Sweet. Roscoe. Sir, excuse you. Where's your manners? Be a gentleman. Be a gentleman. Thank you. You're handsome. Your mama's handsome boy. You went out there rolling in that sand. You probably got some of them sand bugs on you. You'll have to shake them off. Oh, get that fly. He was trying to get that fly. Did you get that fly? What do you want, little girl? What do you want? Sissy, did you get that fly? She said, screw you, Mom. I'm going to lay down. Excuse me. Uh-oh. I lost my half a joint. Where'd it go? It is funny how you do. You remember everything. You think you won't, but little things here and there remind you. There it is. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and extra medicate myself this morning. Shoot, I'm the only one awake right now. I might as well take advantage of my quiet time, right? It's not very often when the kids are home that I get up before one of them. Usually it's my son. He's like, hit the floor at 4 o'clock in the morning, go for a run type person. Girl, wakey takey, wakey bakey. I I tell the kids, wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey, and I tell Jay, wakey, wakey, smoking hakey. And smoke because you're achy, not smoking hakey. Tell you what, this heat's been making my legs and ankles and stuff swell. And it's annoying. Right? Shoot. If I was getting up early, it's because me and my friends were going down to the creek or something. We had something to do early in the morning, you know. But no, not my son though. That boy gets up so early, the rooster tells him go back to bed. I ain't even crowed yet, fool. And it don't matter. Summer, winter, spring, fall, rain, shine. Nope. Last night he came home from jiu-jitsu though and was telling me that his back was hurting, so I bet you he's taking advantage of getting that rest this morning. Oh, no joke. I used to be outside all the time doing something. Which I'm thankful my kids are that way too. They like being outside more than they like being inside. But that also makes for a hassle sometimes because, oh, I want to go play with my friend. They go to their friend's house and their friend's like, go to your house and get your tablet and come back and play Roblox with me. And they're like, no, get on your bike, let's go. Let me see what time it is. Dude, there should be a train coming through at some point anytime now, I hope. I love my trains. Oh, Sophie, Jay finally posted some shorts on his page, just so you know. Well, that's not bad, Sophie. He's still using his brain. He's not just sitting there rotten. You're very welcome. You are very welcome. I've noticed my notifications haven't been working right on Snapchat. Or not Snapchat, on here. Like, I was getting notifications of my comments and people posting stuff, and those, like, I don't know where they went. They quit popping up. Psh, you and me both, Sophie. You and me both. I tell my kids all the time, y'all have no idea the hell I raised. That's why a lot of the time when they do something, I just start laughing and people are like, what's so funny? Nothing. I'm just getting my raising back. That's all. My parents used to tell me all the time, wait till you have kids. You'll get it back tenfold. They'll be 10 times worse than you ever were. I wouldn't say they're 10 times worse, but they definitely be holding a candle to Mama's shenanigans. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me then. It must be a YouTube thing. I can start throwing you a link on Discord if you want when I go live, Sophie. I don't mind. See, I had one of my daughters had no interest in boyfriends or any of that. And then my son, you know, he thinks he's a ladies' man. So, you know, he's a football player and he does jiu-jitsu and he's got himself a little bit of a big head syndrome going on. But he's good. Okay, Sophie, I will remember to do that for you. Because that's why I send them to my sister and stuff, because they're not getting their notifications right now either. I always send her the link. She either comes in or she don't. Depends on how she sleeps that morning. It really is. You know, Sophie, you're not wrong there. You're not wrong there. People think I'm crazy when I say to me, you're not really. I don't think most people start actually functioning fully on the adult track until, you know, after you get through that beginning of the 20s where you're still a little wild, you're still doing a little bit of stupid. Now, not everybody's like that. There are people that, you know, they come straight out of high school, shit straight and ready to go, just boom, boom, boom. But that don't mean they won't have that bad midlife crisis down the road either, you know. Everybody does things. All of us men do it one time or another, that's right. Shoot. I will say one thing. There are things that my children caught on to way younger and a way younger age than I did. And I'm like, man, y'all lucky. I didn't figure that out till I was 35. I didn't figure that out till I was 42. You know, and they're like, what? But I don't know. Sometimes I feel sorry for my son, though, because he's got nothing but sisters. I haven't figured out if that's a blessing or a curse for him yet. Right, Sophie? How do you think I felt when I'm sitting there 4 years ago and the therapist looks at me and says, oh, I need to send you to this person because who do you think you are today? I'm like, what? Here I was just thinking I was crazy. I got problems, all right, but I wasn't just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. There was a reason for it. Girl, you and me both. Put on the brakes. Hold on, let me catch up. That's like my sister, bless her heart, running around almost her whole life so far. We thought, oh, it's just it was always she had epilepsy and she would black out. That's what we were told. No, come to find out she has a form of narcolepsy where she'll just be walking and fall asleep and fall. Oh yeah, I went through that whole, oh, you're just, yeah, no. No. There's a big difference between laziness and depression symptoms, which is a big part of the reason I do everything I can in my power, even if I wake up and I'm having an awful day. I get out of the dadgum bed. I will not stay in my room like that. Now, when I get overstimulated or overwhelmed and it's too much, I will go in my room. I'll go in there, you know, just do me for a couple hours, color, whatever, and then I come back out. But I've made it a point. I have made it a point to, no matter how I feel, get the hell up out of that bed, out of that room. Get up. Move. Do something. You can go be sad in the living room sitting in your chair, but get out of the damn bed. I've watched too many people, unfortunately, get into that. You know, next thing you know, they're constantly in their room. They hardly ever come out. They're hollering for people to do stuff for them every 5 seconds. It makes them sicker. It makes it worse for them. And I don't want to do that to myself. Okay. Huh. Well, we have more in common than you realize, Sophie. We do. We have a lot more in common than you realize, Sophie. Yeah, I don't think I would have said that. I wouldn't have sent that in the chat either myself. That's not for mixed company for sure. But, hey, Either the camera moved or they did. I think they did. You just, there are certain people that even behind a computer screen, you can just tell that they're okay. And then there's certain people that you like them, you enjoy their company, but you keep that elbow locked. You keep that distance. If you pay attention and, like, I'm notorious for just sitting back and watching things before I ever stick my toe in the water. It is too early in the morning for you to be thumping and bassing already. Turn that shit down, little boy. I got a neighbor around the corner. He's not going to be here much longer. He's moving because he says I'm a mean bitch. And his landlord laughed at him and told him he could get over it. That I wasn't doing anything wrong, that he was, so now he's going to move. Don't care. Who gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning? Who gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning and goes outside and starts working on their stereo system in their car? In a neighborhood where the houses are, some of these houses are only 20 feet apart. I was like, what the heck? That's the thing though, Sophie. It wasn't the dude that used to make meth. I was like, bro, and he's like, well, I just got home from work, and I said, yeah, and do you know how many people around here have kids that are sleeping right now? Not to mention the fact your neighbor is an 85-year-old woman. Use some common sense here. Let's be reasonable. Well, you're just mean. Dude, I'll show you mean in a minute. Jerk you up and beat your ass like your daddy shoulda. Right, Mr. Baldwin? Not me. Oh, shoot. No, I forgot. I got it, but I forgot. I mean, yeah, I sit on the porch sometimes here till 2 in the morning, but I'm not acting a damn fool. If you're fixing your car at 3 a.m., you better be on the side of the road broke down. If you do at 3 o'clock in the morning and you just out there tinkering, boy, put the pipe down and go sit somewhere else. You need some. You don't need that. You need some of this here. Why don't you smoke some of what grows out of the ground? Shit. Go to bed. I can. 3 o'clock in the morning. Let me fix my car. By 6 o'clock in the morning, the whole motor's been took apart, and they're like, I don't know why it won't run. Cracks me up. I used to be a real big asshole and tell people, if it isn't weed or cocaine, I don't want it, because those two come out of the ground. It makes people really think, though, when you say that about cocaine. They're like, what? Do your research, idiots. Well, that was a little mean. I shouldn't call people idiots, but because some people are just ignorant to things, but you get my drift. Oh, I almost forgot to tell y'all about our surprise visitor that we had last night show up here. We have a 4-foot-long black snake that wants to get in the house with us. He's out here patrolling the yard, apparently. Went to open the back door, and he was crawling up the back door like, hey, how you doing? And Jay's just like, oh, shuts the door. He's like, wait a minute. Let this guy go on. That's what I'm saying, Sophie. It's a plant. Oh, gosh. One of my adult kids asked if they could put their couch in my backyard till they could get it. They were going to break it down and then go burn it. It's like, sure, no problem. Yeah, it's still fucking sitting there. I've been so mad about that. They're going to feel funny when they show up to get it and it's already gone. I don't put up with that. I give you a timeline, and if you don't do what you need to do in that timeline, I do it for you. You just don't always like how I do it. Shoot. Once I finally realized and learned that it's okay to have boundaries, and it's okay to say no, and it's okay to put your foot down and stand on it no matter who it is, ooh wee. It sure does weed out the fake ones quick. Right, but still. Throwing that extra part in there saying, oh, if it's not weed or cocaine that comes out the ground, it really makes them stop and think, though, because they're like, cocaine comes out the ground? What the fuck? Yeah, you just gotta pay attention. That's like I had somebody say something about you should make crack, and I was like, no, someone said, I'm so crazy right now, I could do crack, and I was like, just go look under your bathroom sink and start drinking shit. Same concept. They be using batteries and Drano and all kinds of junk to make that crap. Oh, it does, Sophie, it does. It kind of falls under that concept of take me as I am, but we can compromise. Because I'm serious. I am how I am. But if I do something, let me know. I'll take accountability for what I've done. But I also believe that, and this is totally my opinion, a lot of people butt heads with me on this, but I feel that in every situation, good or bad, there's not two sides to every story. It's both. All parties involved did something, and everyone should take accountability. Nobody should be pointing fingers at anybody else. It happened to everyone in the whole situation. So, like, when people come up to me, oh, what happened? Why did y'all get divorced? What did he do? No, it was what we did, and it's none of your business. That's how I am about that. Yeah, I'd rather you walk right up to me and tell me you hate my fucking guts straight up like that than to walk up to me and say, we're friends and I don't want to offend you, but... Yeah, don't do that. Just tell me what's wrong. Just straight up tell me, let's just get it over with. We're either going to work it out or we're going to go our separate ways. It's that simple. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You go your way, I go my way. I wish you no ill harm or ill will. I do have a few people, though, in my pocket that we left on terms of me saying, I hope you get the life you deserve. No, no one person ever caused everything. Now, yes, someone may have started the domino effect by doing an action, but each and every person involved had a choice. That's how I feel about it. You know, and I'm pretty sure that there are exceptions to the rule. I've had a couple of exceptions to the rule, pop up in my face. There are some people that are just like that out there, but it's not that common that it's only one person. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm real big on matching energy. Certain people, they don't... Have you ever met somebody that does something and that they probably don't realize they're doing it? So you give it a little time and you finally can't take it anymore, so you pull them to the side and you point it out. There's a lot of things like that about me that I wish somebody would have pulled me to the side and said, hey, do you know that you do this? Because I could have been aware of it and trying to correct it for a long time now. But yeah, if I hurt your feelings, please, by all means, tell me what I did so I at least know what I did so I can keep from doing it again. You know, we're supposed to be learning from mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. We're all human. Exactly, Sophie. I've had to cut several ropes myself. I used to be the type of person that automatically I just wanted to fight everything. You know, it was an in your face, let's deal with it right now, blah, blah, blah. But I've learned how to take a step back and, you know, chill for a minute so that I can actually listen to understand where the person's coming from, not listen just to argue and respond. That's something a lot of people don't realize. Yes, we can all listen, we can all hear, but are we actually paying attention and understanding what's being said to us? Are you responding just out of reflex, or are you genuinely paying attention and responding? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Rome wasn't built in a day, girl. You know, and I'm sorry, but we come into this world not knowing, and I guarantee you we all go out of this world still not knowing. We all leave this life still not knowing. That's why we learn something new every day. There's a reason for that. All of us are still growing every day in different ways. Yes, and sometimes because like I don't have the problem now because everybody's pretty used to me now. But when I first got with my ex-husband and started being around his family, he has a huge family. I'm talking huge. Just a normal let's all go to grandma's house for Christmas, you know. It's the grandma and grandpa, their kids, and then their grandkids, you know. Simple little, you know, 9 or 10 people, no big deal. No, we're talking 25 to 50. Huge family. For the longest time, the nieces and nephews, most of the not adult family members, I could have a conversation with them like I am with y'all right now and I'd make them cry. I had to learn that I have a monotone voice and I have to make sure, especially when I'm talking to younger people, like children especially, I have to make sure that they understand this is just how I talk. I am not mad. Because like a lot of people, especially, I get into a lot of trouble when it comes to over text messaging. Because you can't see my face, you can't hear the tone of my voice. And like, for instance, I'll give you an example. Jay will ask me if I'm okay. I don't usually give the answer fine unless something's wrong and I'm being a shit. And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Well, he can't see me and he can't hear me, so I can understand him getting that message misconstrued. Like, are you sure, you know? Stuff like that. It's a, for a lack of a better way to say it, it's a coping mechanism. The voice, I think the voice comes from trying to make sure that I'm in control of me. Because I feel out of control of me more often than not. And then, you know, yeah, I just casually say stuff about my life in a joking manner. And no, it's really not funny. It's actually, it might be a sad situation or whatever, but it's in the past, it's over, it's a part of me. It's not me. It's a part of me being who I am now, but it's not what made me. I'm not, you know, stuck on it. Oh yeah, and you get the few people they have good intentions, but they might not be It's hard for them to get things across. And the next thing you know, everything's all, yeah, it just gets crazy. I've gotten to where I have found phrases that I can use, that I have figured out that, you drop a phrase, and if they've been in those shoes in any shape, form, or fashion, they know exactly what you're talking about. But you're not putting enough details out there that the head scratchers, or the ones that are just here to be mean, have something dumb to say. Oh, yeah. It's real easy to do, Sophie. It is real easy to do. And it just happens. That's why I try to keep in mind when I first make someone's acquaintance and they might be rubbing me wrong a little bit, I try to stop for a minute and be understanding that, there's people that have met me and they can't stand me for some reason. Like, no joke, I've had a friend for 30 some years now, and until I had kids, that friend's mother could not stand me. I mean, like, you could tell she couldn't stand me with a purple. I I would even pull up in front of their house and I could feel the dislike come off that woman. And finally, I was pregnant with my firstborn, and she came to see me, and her mom was with her, and she was being nice to me and stuff. And so, me being me, I finally looked at her and I said, all these years I've always wanted to know something, and I'm a creature of closure, so what was it about me that you didn't like so much? What is it about me that you don't care for? She goes, you're too random and hyper and happy all the time. Now, you want to talk about getting hit upside the head with a what the hell? Never in my life did I ever think I would ever run across, I don't like you because you're too happy. Good morning, Sean. Welcome in. How are you doing this morning? Yeah, I was like, what in the hell? But after she started having stuff to do with me and me paying attention to how she lived her life, there was things about her I didn't know. I didn't know the woman was walking around with a morphine pump in her body. I didn't know that she had her back fused. I didn't know she had underlying problems that, to me, now looking back, okay, it makes sense. She was in a not so happy spot in her life and it bothered her. I can understand it. I don't agree with it necessarily, but I get it. Just waking up. Yes, and that's the thing. That was something that she was like, you just seem so fake all the time. That was something she actually said. I was so happy all the time that she thought it was fake. But I do. I bet. Have you ever had somebody ask you if you have Tourette's, Sophie, because you're so random? I've had that happen. Exactly. Yeah, I've had people ask me that too. Do you have Tourette's? No. If I do, I don't know about it, and it's not that detectable that a doctor's ever said anything. That's just how my brain works. I'm just random like that. Like, I won't lie. I have been riding in the car. We got a car full of people, we're all just riding along. It's nice and quiet. Listen to the radio. And it's like somebody walks over my grave and my whole body just starts, it does the whole, shakes and stuff. And I can't help it. I make a loud noise with it. And it's like the whole car is jump scared. And I'm like, sorry, guys. Or when it doesn't happen on the phone, thankfully, but when I used to use the PC and I would chat in chat rooms, I had a couple of people that started calling me Spurge Girl, Spurge. Spurge Girl. It stood for Spur of the Moment Urge. Because I'd be sitting there and all of a sudden I would just Tap a whole bunch of keys real quick and hit enter. For no reason. Just a bunch of gibberish. You know, shoot. Oh, and when I was a teen, don't let somebody tell me what I couldn't do. I'd do it every dang time, knowing I was going to get in trouble or hurt. Oh man, I was so rough. I don't. Looking back, I'm like, how the hell am I still alive? How did I survive all that, you know? Oh, me too. Me too. Shoot, I be singing songs and stuff the whole time I'm on live with you guys. And it cracks me up because I was like, I ain't going to be singing and showing my face on live, and here I am. Talking about some, I like to sing and dance. And I have to watch myself sometimes too, because people will come in and they'll be mildly trolling. Some of what they come in and say is funny. So I'll be like, that's funny, and say something to them. If they talk back cool, they usually chill out then. But then there's some of them, they come in and I'm like, did you really just fucking say that in here? And I just start laughing. Because, like, it's not even worth the energy to say something. I'm just going to laugh at it. Oh, I don't care. I don't care how big they are. If I was firm believing and going against what they were doing, I did it. I I had anger issues where I would go looking for fights, but it was like that vigilante mindset. I would go looking for fights on purpose, but it would be fights with people that were bullying somebody, or I'd be walking by and some man's manhandling a woman, and I'd get in the middle of it, and you know, I'm gonna talk to you. Oh, and it would I don't know why, but I would get this weird mindset. I would say some of the craziest shit. Like, I'd be standing there. I'm a whole fucking woman, and I'm standing there and I'm going, let me have a talk with you man to man about putting your hands on women. Man to man. I straight up did. Look that big old boy right in his face. Let's talk man to man. I am not a man. Like, for real. Welcome in, habitually nobody. Exactly. Exactly. Shoot, I can remember one time getting out of the car in the middle of an intersection in Dallas, Texas, getting my baseball bat out of the trunk and going after somebody with it. Cops get called and we're all there. I didn't get in trouble for shit. Because they were like, well, they said you had a bat. I was like, yeah, I play ball. I've got a baseball. Open my trunk. I had all of my baseball and softball equipment back there. Yeah. But he beat the crap out of my friend and left her. I saw him walking through the middle of the road and I couldn't help myself. My anger got the better of me. Yup. Thank you, habitually. I appreciate that. You know, but I was just built different back then. It was, it wasn't that I didn't care about people, because I've always cared. You know, for the longest time, I was the biggest pushover. I could barely know you. You could come tell me some cockamamie bullshit story saying that somebody did something wrong to you. And I'm not going to second guess it because they're bigger than you, or they're a man and you're a woman, or I'm just going to go and start getting in some drunk. No, I don't do that no more. Hold on, guys. The train's coming, so if you're wearing earbuds, watch yourself. Stupid thing. It doesn't want to cooperate with me today. There we go. Train time. No, Roscoe. Oh, that had a green one. That's enough, son. That's enough. You're okay. Oh, yeah. I was horrible about being too honest and myself out, too. I had a biology teacher in high school that I didn't care for. For some reason, me and her, I couldn't do it. I straight up could not do it with her. So I started skipping her class. And after the third day of skipping her class, I just went down, when it was time to go to her class, I just went down to the office and turned myself in and was like, hey, I've been skipping class. So for the rest of the time that I had her class, I was in ISS, which is in school suspension. It's basically a big detention room for her class. Man, I know all of us got little skeletons in our closet of stuff we did when we was younger, you know. You live and you learn. It's crazy, though. Sometimes I'm like, how did I do this? And how did I... Stupid camera. How did I make it through this, that, and the next, you know? There we go. Yep. They asked a question, you gave them an answer, right? It was weird for me, though, because I really, really liked school. A lot. So for me to not be able to sit through it in a classroom, that really kind of irked me. I threw a fork across the cafeteria and it got stuck in the head. And I got in trouble. It got stuck in the head. I mean, for real, why are you wearing your coat? Because I'm cold? I mean, why are you eating in class? That was straight smart ass, though, because I'm hungry. You knew you wasn't supposed to be eating up in class. Oh, damn, he did the Karate Kid move. Yeah, you can't be doing shit like that. That's a good way to accidentally hurt somebody and get yourself in a lot of trouble and cause major lifelong damage. I was like, damn. Two of my daughters used to actually go out in the yard and fist fight. They would be great for like 2 or 3 months, and then all of a sudden they'd be at each other's throats, and the next thing I know, they're out there fighting again. I'm like, geez, Louise. I'm like, y'all keep going like this and somebody's gonna end up getting hurt, and I'll be danged if it didn't finally happen. I was like, see, that's what happens. Oh, I bet you did. It's like, here, let me tell you the hardcore realities of what could happen if this would have went wrong. You know, let me explain why what you did was bad enough, but it could have been real, real bad. This is where you would have ended up. With them, they go through, they're great for a little bit. They don't hit each other now, but they have their arguments and their squabbles. They make up, and then they're good for a little while. But there are a couple of my kids that are like that. If they're around each other, it's got to be in small doses. Otherwise, I'm getting text messages blowing up from them talking crap about each other, and to the point where I finally look at them all and go, you and you, go out on the porch. We need to have a talk because I'm tired of this crap. I don't tell that they were talking I don't tell what each other was saying. I was like, obviously y'all both have an issue because you're both telling me about it. So, why don't y'all tell each other what the problem is? It's that or knock it off. Some people are like that though. And it don't matter if it's your family or your friend or a stranger on the street. Some people you just can't click with them. I heard that train. Ooh, I need some more coffee. I'll be right straight back. There's another train coming, so watch your ears, guys. I heard the horn. I don't know. It might be coming. That was a short train. It looks like they're moving cars around on the tracks. But I'll be right back. Oh, I used to be mean to my sister too, but I'll tell you about that in a minute, Sophie. I'll be right back. Alright. I'm back. Thank you very much for waiting. No, when we were growing up, I was so mean to my sister. I jump scared her. I pulled her hair. I punched her. I hit her, We scuffled, all kinds of stuff. I was so mean to her. Don't get me wrong, I loved her, but I was so mean to her. And my friends would see me, like I'd call her a name, or I'd punch her, or I'd yell at her, or I'd say something ugly, and they would think, okay. So they would try to do it too. Next thing I know, I'm down their throat and on top of them. That's my sister. You can't do that. Well, you were doing it? Yeah, but that's my sister. That's mine. I can do that. And I never understood because I didn't have problems with her. I didn't dislike her. I dang sure didn't hate her. Hate's a very strong word. I don't like using it very often about certain things, but for the longest time I didn't understand why I was like that. And looking back, I kind of wonder if I didn't do that because I was worried that if I didn't help her toughen up, nobody else would, that she would get ran over. Nobody else would beat her, but she wouldn't use it. Yep. She knew you were the one. She knew you were the one. That's like with me. There's certain people that are very, very, very near and dear and close to me. I don't have a lot of blood family that I'm close with or anything, but I have a lot of family that I'm close with. I've made my own family. Well, good morning, Ducky. Do you want to go outside? And, they know, don't call me and tell me something unless you're expecting me to show up and hurt somebody, because don't you dare call me and tell me somebody hit you. I'll be on my way. Make sure it's worth me showing up before you call me, tell me somebody did you dirty. Hate is too much for me. Like, I can say, I hate cornbread. That don't bother me when it's used in that kind of a context because, yeah, it's a strong... But when it comes to people, when it comes to, living, breathing creatures, I can't say... It's just too strong for me, is how I feel about it. I'd rather just leave you alone than hate you. It's a lot less energy, and I think it's unhealthy. Both mentally, emotionally, and then also physically, to put all that energy into all that negative. That's like when my kids growing up, stupid was considered a curse word in my house if you used it towards yourself or another person. Because when I was growing up, That word was used on me a lot. And I had to learn how to quit um, being what they said I was instead of being who I knew I was. If that makes sense. It's just plain and simple. If we got problems and we can't get along with it, you go your way, I'll go my way. No big deal. There's no sense in us dwelling on it, talking about it, all that jazz. Good morning, pretty eyes. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? I'd rather laugh and make jokes or even just sit comfortably in the quiet and enjoy with people. That doesn't bother me either. Oh, y'all might get to see them play. I might have to be quiet for a minute. There we go. See, that's what I did with my kids too, is I've told them, you're an individual, you're a human being, you're allowed to have feelings. And if I hurt your feelings, or if there's something that happens that you don't like, you have every right to respectfully express yourself. And I've taught them, because sometimes, especially my son, he'll come in and he'll be like, can I cuss? I'm like, are you going to cuss me out? No. Well, then I guess you can cuss if that's how you're feeling while you're telling me about this. Go ahead. But when he starts getting, I'm like, hey, reel it back in. Calm down. Think about this. Because I want them to be able to express themselves and have boundaries and principles and, be respectful to others. And how do people do that? They learn it. It's from being around it. Like, I can tell when I've been talking on the phone with my sister the most, because that's when I really get that really hard Texas twang coming out. Or if I'm drinking, it comes out real bad too. But, it just happens. And even if people don't believe in energy, if you watch, if you're in a piss poor mood and you walk into a group of people that are laughing and cutting up, and they keep laughing and cutting up and don't let your piss poor attitude bring the mood down, what happens to your piss poor attitude? You know what I mean? And I don't like, and that's something else too, especially with him being a boy. Yes, it changes or you leave, exactly. Especially with him being a boy, that's something I've been trying to work with my son on, is that because you're a boy, you have to suck it up, you have to hide your feelings, you can't cry, you have to be tough. I don't like that. I don't like that. Because there's so many men out there that suffer in silence. When it comes to that, it's like men are an afterthought. Like, it's like people don't believe that bad stuff can happen to men too. Oh, you're a man, it can't be that bad for you. The struggle is real for these men. Period. Yes, people need people, period. Even if it's just one person. Even if it's a group of dang strangers. I won't lie. Most of my getting social has been being on the YouTube lives. Like for the past 6 or 8 months, whatever. I've always used YouTube, watched shorts and stuff, but I never got on any lives before, and I started getting on lives, and, it helped. Because I stick to myself for a reason. Well, when you're on the internet talking to people, when it gets to be too much, it's simple. Turn it off and walk away. Exactly. How do I think you feel, Sean? Well, jump on in and talk all you want to if you want to talk in on this. Just because it's the two of us talking doesn't mean you can't chime in. You go right ahead. Shoot, everybody. Oh, you're probably saying, how do you think I feel about the whole you're a man, you should suck it up? That's what you're talking about, I bet, isn't it, Sean? Oh, it's a man. Bad stuff don't happen to me. I bet you that's what he's talking about, Sophie. I had forgot what I had said for a few minutes that he might have been commenting on. See? Okay. Yeah, sometimes it takes me a minute to catch up. Sometimes my brain has to rewind and be kind for a second so I know what people are talking about. Because I get distracted and... No, ma'am. Oh, God. Don't do it. Thank you. Shoot. I don't know what kind of rabbit fever's going around, but everybody... Every time I turn around, one of these dogs is trying to hump the other dog, and it's like, will y'all stop it? I know it's what they do, but it's like, please stop. They'll even do it if they're fixed, Sean. Yes, exactly, Sophie. Oh, behave. No shagging. You're a shaggy dog, not a shaggin' wagon, okay? They just do it. I don't know. It's a dog thing. I think it's because I have multiple dogs that it happens more often. Yeah, even when they're fixed, sometimes they'll do it. It just happens. I keep seeing the birds and stuff flying around, and I keep getting distracted. Ooh, a bird. Yeah, Austin Power. Yeah, Austin Powers. I do that too. I can tell you all about something, but I can't remember what it's called. Yep. That's like, I can sing you dozens of songs. I might be able to tell you who they're by, but unless they're one of those songs that they're named by the chorus line, don't ask me the title. I'll have to look it up. Because the minute you ask me the title, I'm like, da 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 da. Exactly. Can't tell you the name of them, but I can sing it to you word for word. Shoot. I remember when I was a teenager and the cassette player Walkmans came out. Or they had those, and then they had the CDs, right? That came out later. First cassette I ever bought on my own that I was allowed to buy was freaking Ace of Base, The Sign. I can sing that whole album word for word. It's crazy. What you doing, Dancy boy? Ducky doo. Mm-hmm. Yes, I did too. Yep. You need a bath, don't you, Ducky? You do. Yeah. We'll do baths later. How about that? He says, Mom. Oh, that's cool, Sophie. I remember that. Whenever we're meant to be together. Oh. My favorite is when you're sitting there randomly doing something and out of nowhere, just random song lyrics from a random part of a song will pop in your head and you sit there for hours trying to figure out where the hell you heard that before and what the hell it's coming from. That's the one that always gets me. I'll just be sitting there singing. I'm like, what the hell am I singing? And then I'm like, oh. And then I have to go listen to it. I have to. You know how people always say, if you were stranded on a deserted island, what's one thing you'd have to have? My answer is always music. I'd have to have music. Period. Music. Mr. Jumbo or Jambo? Mr. Jambo playing with his tambourine. Shoot. I do that too. Ooh, he's liking that. He's sitting there with his eyes closed. Oh, Ducky's going around and peeing on everything. Like y'all needed to know that, but... And that's something else too. I narrate what I'm seeing all the time. Even when I'm not talking to anybody. And I get to laughing about it. Oh, I didn't put a poll up today. For shame. Jambalaya. Ooh, now I want to make gumbo. I love making gumbo. Oh, there's a slow train a-coming. Be real loud. I may have to, okay, send it to me, yes. I may have to mute that. Oh, no, it's just two engines. Yeah, they're moving stuff around is what they're doing, I bet you. That one was really loud. Sorry for the jump scare. I'm not gonna think you're mental. Have you ever seen the movie Dogma, Sophie? Emily! Welcome in, welcome in. The ones that you posted on the community page, I have not seen them yet. For some reason, my notifications are not popping up, and I did not check that this morning before I got on live. I apologize. I will check that, though. Give me just a minute, and I'll go look. I have my other phone here, so give me just a second. But welcome in, welcome in. Turn the Wi-Fi back on so I can do this. My live might get glitchy for a minute, guys. But let me go do this real quick. Did nobody ask you for all that? Thank you very much. YouTube, I'm so excited. Why? Because I decided to say Blue's Clues. Or I decided I didn't want to say Blue's Clues. There we go. Do 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 do. View channel, community. Ooh. Here we go. Oh. I like that. Oh. See, I want to get some semi-truck ones. I want to get some semi-truck ones for Jay. Oh, I really love that dragon. Oh, I love it. Yeah, y'all will have to go check out the community page and look at Emily's diamond paintings. I like the paw print one a lot too. Alright, there we go. And then do-do-do-do-do-do. You get yours from Temu? Oh, y'all might hear an echo. Hold on. Do that so I can do this. Y'all want to see something funny? I couldn't help it. I thought it was funny. Now why can't I see that now? Stop it. Thank you. Hey, guess what I just realized? I can go make sure I'm subscribed to you guys that I haven't gotten. Oh shit, hi, she saw us. I don't know. I'm able to do it with my other phone, Sophie. Literally. Look. I'm going to show your page, Emily. I'm literally on my other phone. I don't know how. I don't know how I'm able to do it while I'm on this live, but it does it, so. But I don't do it very often. Because I'm afraid it's going to do something crazy. Make sure I've got you on here. But I have to get onto the Wi-Fi to use the other phone, so I don't stay on it very long when I do get on it. Because it messes with my feed. But now I definitely made sure that I'm subscribed to Emily and Sophie for sure. Let me make sure I'm subscribed to Sean too. I better be. That's why I didn't have my notifications on for him. It's part of my issue right there. Oh, I already got back off of there, Emily. But actually, a lot of people do go on the community page and do stuff like, Snowfly has her dog on there. My daughter posted the father to my, female, the dark one, on there. Let's see. Go to channel. Ooh. And I don't know what's going on, but I have had a headache ever since I woke up this morning. It's weird. But yeah, I already got off of there, Emily, or else I would. Okay, Sophie. We'll still be here. Be careful. You gotta love trash day. We put ours out Tuesday night and they pick it up Wednesday morning. So how are you doing today, Miss Emily? Oh, you said you can show the class my pictures like I'm the teacher. That's cute. That was cute, Emily. The trains are doing some moving. I don't usually mute the trains when they go through, Emily, because most of the people that are in here that like trains like hearing it too. So if you're wearing earbuds, I apologize if it gets loud when the trains come through. But I'll turn it where y'all can see the train at least too. Now it's starting to feel humid. But yeah, I need to make a Discord server. Unfortunately, you are? Okay. Well, I don't mind to mute it. I will mute it for you because I mute it for Sean if I need to too, because I don't want anybody's ears. I ain't trying to mess with people's sensory problems or senses. Jeez, I can't talk straight today. But I know that there's some people that wear earbuds when they watch live, so that's why I always say something about the trains. Oh, Emily, I don't know if you subscribed to him or not when you were here yesterday, but Jay, my husband, Jay Eastland, he posted some shorts on his page for the first time. He was in shock. It had over 400 views. His very first live, or his very first short, had over 400 views last night before he laid down. He was like, "Oh my gosh." And I was like, "Yeah, it depends on what you post. People like trains." But he said he put a couple more on there too. Oh, where's my glasses? If that's that snake, y'all better leave it alone. Let me see. Is it? Well, just so you know, we call him Jay here. Just because. But yeah. He forgot his name was on there one day and somebody said his name and he was like, "What the hell?" Yeah, it was funny. And see him being on the lives and stuff with us and being on YouTube. He's never done the chat rooms and stuff before, so this is kind of new to him. And he's like, "Okay, this is kind of fun. This kind of makes sense. I kind of understand why people do this now." But he has also learned that it is perfectly okay to be very selective with what rooms you stay in and hang out in. And a brother named Rodney. That's cool. Every time I hear the name Rodney, I think of Rodney Carrington and Rodney Dangerfield. Rodney Dangerfield was an old school comedian, but I don't remember who Rodney Carrington is or if that's even a real name. But that name always pops in my head and I'm like, what the heck? So I know it's come from somewhere. Take care of your heads, folks. 13 concussions and blood on the brain after a car accident messes with your memory a little bit quicker than you want it to. I have a son and a brother and a cousin, all named Joshua. They all have different middle names, though. My brother's only like my half-brother, so that's a different story for a different time. Texting and video calling. I like phone calls from time to time, but I'm old school. I like, sitting down and having an actual full-on conversation when I talk on the phone with people. I don't like the the people that call you and you just kind of sit there and they really don't have anything to say. You really don't have anything to say, but it's kind of like you're both bored and just don't want to not be on the phone type thing. One of those. That drives me bonkers when that happens. Because for some reason I feel like when there's quiet, when you're on the phone, it makes me feel like I'm obligated to say something. And it's like, I don't know what to tell you. I live a pretty simple life, so it's not like I got a whole bunch of stories to tell you right now. You've known me for how long? What is a juggalo? Let me think for a second. Well, he gets butt naked. Welcome in, Gone. Good morning to ya. y'all did? That's cool. What kind of car did y'all get? I want to see something in here. I can't tell very well. It almost looks like that's Vegeta on that profile picture. Welcome back, Sophie. Welcome back. I can't tell. I'm too blind to tell. I'm too blind. I'm too broke to pay attention, damn it. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, Sophie. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, Sophie. Time to go to the car wash. Gonna be working at the car wash. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Working at the car wash, yeah. Y'all know what? We're gonna play some of this non-copyright dude on this playlist over here. Hold up. I need some music. Ducky McQuackers. Ducky Dee Eastland, get your ass down and get your ass over here. You don't talk shit like that to her. That's rude. Excuse me. I'm not crazy. I talk to my little fur babies like they're real babies. Yeah, you know better than that crap. You don't growl at him like that. He's doing his morning business. You be nice. You don't growl at that man. Hey, fun time. Wait, make sure it's in the evening so you don't fry the car or yourselves in that sun down there. Yes, you did. You got a welcome back song. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I gotta turn music on because I'm getting, whoo. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, go backwards. Oh, this damn thing and me are gonna fight. There's a train coming, hun. Watch your ears, Emily. Just take your earbuds out for a few minutes when it comes through. Because it'll honk again once it passes. Well, sadly, there's an ordinance now in our town where they have to blow their horns at each crossing, at least 3 times per crossing, because we've had several people attempt suicide on the railroad tracks. So they do, that's what they do. Yeah. But did that weirdo seriously just tell me to start farting? What the fuck, bro? Sophie can play with you. Hold on, let me fix this real quick, guys. It was really weird because it was elderly, not... Okay, there was a couple of them that were in their 60s, and then there was a 70-year-old that did it. I don't know what in the world was going on. It was weird. And not in a good way. It wasn't the good kind of weird for sure. It was the what the heck's going on here? Yep, that's why they honk so much. They came in talking about ICP, so I thought they were okay, but weirdo. Since there's no ordinance, I can jaywalk. Listen to you. She talking about jaywalking, y'all. I ought to Gibbs smack you upside the back of your head for that. Don't be jaywalking. You gonna get hit. You're in Texas. You either move or get ran the hell over. I won't lie. I love it. But that actually took some getting used to when I moved up here. Things are so much slower. When I first moved up here, I was like, dang. But now I just absolutely love the, slower lifestyle. It's not so go, 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 go. Is my camera and my sound and everything okay, guys? May have to shut this window because that's, ugh. Oh, she's digging in the hole y'all want to see. Watch, she'll hide her whole head in there. Oh, she changed her mind. They crack me up. They put their heads in that hole. Oh, I see you. Get out her, Heine. She says there's no ordinance. I can jaywalk. Oh, no, I know. Trust me. I've actually ran across the dadgum freeways to get somewhere quicker. Sure do. Chef, good morning to ya. And of course, always on the day off, you gotta go do some stuff like that, right? But at least it's the last two. Okay, sounds great. Camera's a little blurry. Okay. I can deal with that. In fact, hold on just a second, guys. How come it's not working the right way now? Come on now. Get with it. There we go. I live in Missouri. Oh yeah, when I lived in Texas, I would cross the freeway. I'm telling you, when I was younger, it was like I wasn't scared. And now it's like, what the hell was I thinking? Let's see. Hold on just a second, guys. Okay. There we go. Now it's working. Good morning, sis. You want a live stream idea? What do you like to do, Metal? Metalhead, you got animals? People like watching animals and trains and... Oh, shoot, that's hours away, sweetie. That's like... I suck with that. I'm going to say it's at least 4 hours away. People like watching games and they like watching animals. That too, what Chef said. Yes. Like, I do my diamond painting as well on here. I just had a headache, so I didn't think it was a good idea to do that. Good luck to you, Metalhead. I think he's got a Slipknot picture on his profile picture. Is that what that is? It is. Cool. Right on, Metalhead. Right on. Yeah, I like watching people do wood stuff. Ooh, here we go. I remember what the poll was supposed to be now that my sister's here. Hold on, guys. In a doctor fight? What the hell, stupid phone? Let me scoot that over, guys. There you go. I have to charge my phone, but I'm good. Oh, that's cool, Chef. Good morning, Miss Teresa. How are you today? You're doing good, pretty eyes? That's good. I almost forgot about the... I couldn't remember what you said for the poll, sis. But I remembered when you came in. I'm doing okay this morning. Got a little bit of a headache, but I'm doing good. What's for dinner today, Miss Teresa? Got any plans? Feel like I might need to come get hungry later. I cannot get on her channel without getting hungry, I swear. Especially when she's cooking, I just can't. She threw together this really good meal the other day. Oh, it looked fabulous. Thank you, Chef. Thank you. Oh, you're doing smothered pork chops? I love smothered pork chops. Yeah, I'll have to make sure I tune in. I'll have to pop in and actually say something to you when you do your stream too, Chef. Ooh-wee. I do something that's similar to smothered pork chops. Now, everybody does their smothered pork chops different, so I'm interested to see how you do yours, Miss Teresa. But Pork chops and applesauce. Pork chops and applesauce. No, she's not making you supper, sis. Um, I said supper. Southern really came out. My bad. I make something that they call it we call it glorified pork chops, and it's like smothered pork chops. I will definitely do that, chef. I most definitely will, sir. Next time Willie's Desert Hangout pops in here, remind me to give him blue so he can subscribe to people back easier. If y'all are in here with me, I keep forgetting. He's a pretty cool dude. He was in and out of the hospital a few times not that long ago. But I like watching him. What are you after, sis? I gotta keep an eye on them because we've got a black snake wandering around, which I don't care. Black snakes can wander around, but he's about 4 foot. Big enough to, if they spook him just right, it's going to bother him. Are y'all chasing grasshoppers again? What did you find? Hold on, guys. I'm going to mute y'all for a minute. Sorry, I was having to holler at him. I think they got a bee. That's right, fly away, bee. What dead restaurant? Chef. You got me drooling. Green apples are my favorite on top of that. Oh no, you better open some windows and let that shit start breezing and airing. That sucks, but hey. Yeah, he does cook some really good stuff. So does Miss Teresa here. Cooking with Miss T. She's from up in you're from Canada, right, Teresa? She makes good foods too. I like to get something to eat and watch her. You know what though, Teresa? I bet you if you fried them and let them get soft, I bet you could have them. I bet you could eat them that way because I can't have peanuts anymore, but I get boiled peanuts and that's how I eat my peanuts. But I've always liked boiled peanuts. I like the spicy ones and the plain ones. But you can cook them. If you cut them apples just right, you can cook them down. We're all talking about apples, and he's over here making my mouth drool. Yeah. They actually have, it's in the auto parts section at Walmart. If you go to Walmart, they actually have some foam car seat cleaner stuff that you can buy to use to clean the, hold on, to clean the upholstery, and it actually vacuums up and dries pretty well. I can't help myself. I used to detail cars, so I try to tell people easy ways to do stuff. And if you have a little hand broom and a dustpan, that works well if you don't have a vacuum to use for now. But hey, you know what? A car is a car. I don't care if it's been sitting there as long as it runs and gets me from point A to point B. It don't have to be supermodel pretty. No, thank you. Dependable. That's what I'm after. Dependable. Dependable and the right price. We live in a world where you do the best you can with what you have, and you go on about your day. We're all going to get where we're going. We just got different ways of getting there. That's all. Yeah, it's not too bad. I don't know the price on it. I haven't used it in years. Jay takes care of that stuff now. I won't lie. It took a while for me to get used to it, but I was so used to doing everything, 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 and then I get with Jay and it's I'll do this and I'll do that. And I'm like, dude, I can do for myself. But I'm learning how to be spoiled. Oh, you've got the shop vac. That's awesome. But I will tell you, if you have a hand broom, vacuum up the big stuff first and then go back with that hand broom and go over the carpet and the upholstery and it'll get that little stuff loosened up where you can suck it up better. That helps too. Not telling you how to live your life, just telling you tricks that I've used. I had somebody bring a car in one time. We had to repo it. The people knew that they were coming to repo it and they trashed the car. I had to figure out a way to get bubble gum out of the seats. It was awful. Oh, it was so awful. I mean, I could tell y'all stories, but I ain't trying to. I did have one come in that was repoed one time, and they egged the car inside and out, and then poured flour on everything. And I'm sure that a lot of you know because a lot of you up in here cook. But what happens when you put liquid with eggs and flour? That was awful. Thank you, Sophie. Me too. It's oddly, it takes a minute to get used to being treated decent when you're not used to those kind of people. Which he's had to learn the same thing because, he wasn't exactly done nice by people either. But, all right, Sophie, enjoy your food and I will see you later. Big love to you, girl. Yes, Teresa, it sure can. Loosens that stuff up real good. Exactly. I love how you always tell people to have a good one then when they leave, sis. You're so sweet. But yeah, that was gross, Emily. I've had some pretty. Have y'all ever seen that show, World's Dirtiest Jobs? If you have, I've worked some of those jobs. Oh. I went through phases where it was a job is a job. I don't care. I need money. Gotta have money to pay bills. Gotta have money to buy food. Oh, it's repeating the same song, isn't it? My bad, y'all. Who wants to play with that one? Why don't you come clean it up, rude? Come up in here and tell me what to do. Rude. Yes, ma'am, Miss Teresa. Me too. I hope it is. That's right, sis. That's right, coffee. We sure do need positive vibes. What's your matter, Ducky Doo? Is you talking to Mama? I see you, sissy girl. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Did a pretty girl. Yeah, I see you, pretty girl. And I was like, damn. Shoot. Exactly, Emily. She says, I've made chicken fried steak. Trust me, I know exactly what happens. Do I need to fix your harness again? Yeah, you're getting a bath later, Bubba. He gets such dry skin. Yeah. Mama loves you. I love you. Yeah? What about it? Huh? Where's your ball? Go find your ball. Go find your ball. Go get your ball. It's around here somewhere. You've hit it somewhere. I know you have. Good morning, Munani. Hey, hey, how are you today? Go get your ball. Yeah, go get your ball. I'm still the only one up. It's kind of funny. I'm sorry, I'm not waking those kids up. I'm good on that for right now. So how's my spider monkey doing today? You staying hydrated and out of the heat? And how's them babies doing today? Oh, I don't know. My son might be awake. There we go. Oops. Just woke up. Hi, Roscoe. Hi, Ducky. Girl, wake it up, shake it up, get you some coffee up. Well, thank you, Nick Ramsey. Welcome in. Hope you're having a swell day. Welcome in, welcome in. We're just chilling this morning. It's a pleasure having you here. I appreciate the support. We also have a poll going on if you'd like to vote, but you don't have to. Oh, you're a bull rider? Right on, man. That's awesome. I used to hang out with a bunch of people from the rodeo circuits when I was younger. I know you say you're a bull rider, but I'm just curious, how old are you? If you haven't seen the movie 8 Seconds, do you really know rodeo? Right the hell on, Nick. Right on. Well, I wish you all the best and as many healing and positive protective vibes as you can handle, because I know that gets rough and dangerous, but good on you. I bet you do it because you love it, don't you? What are you doing? Oh, he found a stick. PRCA. Oh, he stole your stick? How does it feel? Shit, yeah, Nick. Right on. That's what I'm talking about. Roscoe P. Coltrane, I see you over there. Get that stick, guys. Right? That is awesome, sis. Scooch over. Yes, yes, they are. That's where I'm at, is up in Missouri. I'm originally from Texas, but I've been up here about 20 some years. It is cool. You got fucking kidding me, Nick. I'll tell you this. I'm between. I don't want to give people too much info, but you should understand this then because you travel a lot. I'm between West Plains and Springfield. It takes me about 2 hours to get to the Arkansas line if I go through West Plains from where I'm at. And that's as close as I'm gonna give you info on where I'm at though. But that's really cool. This is the first time I've met somebody that close though. I've met a few other Missouri people, but not nobody that close. That's pretty damn cool. Wait a second. Oh, that's perfectly okay, Chef. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Believe it or not, that little tan fluff ball down there likes to go after cats. I've had to jerk him up a few times and stop him. I'm allergic to cats, but I still like them, so. And we've got a neighborhood cat that has decided to have her kittens on my front porch. So every time the front door opens, I've got to make sure he's not standing there. That's really freaking cool, though, Nick. That really is. Mm-mm-mm. Today's Friday, right? I think so, yeah. Oh, best of luck to you on that ride tonight. So it's a 2-night rodeo. That's pretty cool. Okie dokie, Moon. I need to grab some more coffee right quick, guys. So I will be right. It's at 1. Okay. It's like 10:30 for you, so. All right, let me grab some coffee and I'll be right back, guys. Here I am to wreck the day. Where were you when I had to get that gum off? Where were you when I had to get that gum off? That would have been so much easier than what I ended up doing. Man, that would have been a lot smarter and easier. Work smarter, not harder, doofus. Yeah, they are. I use one daily to refill my air in my head. I'm just joking. What are you doing? Are y'all making out over there, Roscoe? Come on now. I see you, Cece. Oh. Yep. Ooh. Nope. Nopedy nope. Nope. Okay, the last name sounds extremely familiar, Nick. I suck with names, though. But the last name does sound familiar. What, Ducky? That's what's up right there, Chef. That was good on him to do that for you. That's good, though. That's definitely a very good mindset. That's why I'm always telling my kids, you rely on technology for everything, but what happens when technology stops? What are you going to do then? Are you going to be able to, take care of yourself? Are you going to know how to, what are you going to do when you can't just go to the grocery store and get something to eat? What you going to do? What you going to do when you go to get into your computer car and it won't turn on because, we ain't got no technology going on? There you go. You put a new one on so you can do it yourself. That's right. That's a good mechanic. Yes. And there's a couple of smaller rodeos that come to the town I'm in. But I haven't went to any of the big rodeos in a while. But yes. Exactly, Chef. That's exactly right. You are not wrong there. That's like with me. Had a car accident, ended up in a wheelchair. Oh, you'll never walk. Watch me go. You'd be surprised what people can do when they start figuring out how to do things in the situation that they're in. I walk now. It might take me longer to do stuff than it takes other people to do it, or than it used to take me, but I'm still doing stuff. Shoot, I could still go out there and get me something to eat if I had to. Well, I used to, but I don't know if they ride anymore. But I'm also like, I'm 44, so I'm much older than you two. But I can't remember. I can't remember Brandon's last name. But I've known a few. A couple of my daughters have dated a few too. Um, I know he did bulls. Oh, really, Chef? That's cool. Um, you and my sister are the same age then. Um, Bull riding. I did know somebody that was doing roping, but yeah, I don't really hang out with those people anymore. That kind of happens when you quit drinking like that. Ooh. Yeah, it's been a while because my girls even quit doing the horse shows. Okay, Emily, thanks for being here this morning, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you later. Mm. They went from being in the shade to going over into the sun. They're sunning now. Oh, that's cool. So it's the champion. That's awesome. Yeah, you're doing the bigger circuit for sure. Whew. Oh, very, very good luck. I hope you do. Give me just a minute, guys, and I'll be right back. All right. Right on, chef. Cabinets and counters. Heck yeah. I'll have to go check that out here in a little bit. Mm. You know, it sucks when it's hot enough that you can't wear your compression socks and hot enough that your leg is swelling. It sucks. Okay, sis. Oh, you're going to be doing Facebook Live tonight, Nick? That's awesome. I don't really use Facebook anymore, but that's really awesome. My son might know your name because he's really into the rodeo stuff. He wanted to do rodeos. He's only 14 though, so. His grandma made him promise he wouldn't do that, and he goes, "Yeah, I won't do it. But once I turn 18, I was like, yep, it's going to happen." It was too much, Chef. I actually was told to stay off of Facebook and not mess with the news very much because it messes with your mind. It's like a too much negativity on the social media and stuff can mess with you. Well, welcome back, Munani, and I don't blame you. Oh, you were taking her as a buffer so you didn't get too bad last year. Yeah, that's where stuff gets messed up sometimes. You can't treat all people with the same kind of issues the same. Everybody's still an individual. They do. They do, Chef. They do. Sometimes that's what it takes, though, Moon. I went round and round back when they changed all the school stuff to that Common Core, whatever. And my daughter went from being a straight A student to getting D's and F's, and it was really messing with her. So I went, to ask what's going on. And the principal had a come apart about it and was being a complete total jerk about it. And the vice principal finally comes in and she goes, "Hey, before this gets out of control, let me explain something to you. We're having to even send our teachers back to school to learn this. We don't even understand it. We're just doing what they tell us to do." And I was like, see, that's all somebody had to tell me. She's not the only one but sometimes they act like, we're going to do it this way because I don't care. Everybody's different. You can't treat people like that. Yep, I've been there before. Hey, sometimes your gut instincts are, well, generally gut's right. Gut's right. If something don't feel right, it probably ain't right. Sorry, guys. Oh, they got learned from the get-go. We ain't gonna play that game. You can't do that. That's what I'm saying, Chef. Like, I won't lie, my son, he absolutely despises the fact that most of the work that they do in school is done on a freaking computer. He despises it. I bet it was, Moon. Good morning, Jin Jin. How are you doing this morning? Good deal. I'm very glad. Yeah, Chef, you're not wrong. And I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy, but people are always like, oh, you should be so excited you're having a kid, this, that, and the other. Don't get me wrong, I love my kids, and I'm thankful for them, and I'm glad they're here. But sometimes I feel guilty for having my kids because of what they're growing up in. And that might be something that, my parents before me thought too, because the world changes all the time. But there's times that I look at my kids and I'm like, damn, I'm sorry y'all gotta live through this shit. You're gonna do it. Is a loop live one of those where you just turn it on and it just runs in the same video? They met you at the door. Yeah. See, I had my son doing I had my son doing the sheep when he was little, And yeah, his grandma didn't like it. When he was little, we wanted him to do the little butt buster. But no, you're not wrong though, Nick. Missouri school don't do very well. I went to school down in Texas and then come up here and they're Yes, it is, Chef. It really. But we just gotta do our best to try to keeping on and at the end of the day, Moon, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Sometimes those loop videos drive me crazy, Jin. I just have to. It depends on what they're looping. You know what I'm saying? Well, and that's like my daughter last year. She had a brand new, fresh out of school teacher. Well, the kicker was that particular girl went to school with one of her older sisters, one of my older daughters. And, yeah, anyhow, it wasn't just my kid. There were several kids. If one kid did something wrong, she would get onto the whole class. And she also seemed to, she went by, how when you're in a small town, a name means something. If she didn't like something, like she didn't care for my older daughter, so therefore it seemed like she was picking on Ginger, and so a couple of us parents had to go up there and tell her, hey, we understand it's your classroom, but you've got kids that aren't doing anything wrong that are coming home and they're upset and they don't understand this because... And she's like, well, if one does... Okay, I understand the whole if one does it, you're all going to get in trouble. But when you know who's done it, why are you getting onto everyone? Yes, Chef. And yes, Nick, I'm going to be honest with you. He's always told me he's going to be a bull rider and a preacher and a police officer, so... He's a pretty good kid. Yeah, you gotta watch stuff like that, Moon. Like that, what are other kids like her feeling? Because that's why I started reaching out and asking some of my daughter's friends, is your kid coming home from school upset about this too? And the teacher would send us emails bragging about the whole class had to sit out at recess today because this one didn't know. And she would call the kid out in the email. Ooh, have fun down there, Nick. It's down there. I don't know how often you've been down there, but down there in Texas, if you either move or get ran the hell over, so be careful. Oh, okay, because you're still trying to get to the 50 subs. That's right, Jen. Okay. It's gonna be your first time. I think you'll like it, Nick. Just watch yourself. I don't think you're dumb. I think you know how to handle yourself and be respectful. I'm pretty sure. Don't take any candy from anybody and and don't get kidnapped by the cartel. Thank you, Chef. I appreciate that. I went to Georgia once to visit my family out in Dalton, and it's pretty there. Went my grandma was passing at the time, and I went up there. It was so beautiful up there, though. Oh, that's cool, Moon. I'm talking about four different things at the same time. We're talking about the way teachers treat kids, and shoot, Moon, I can tell you a story. There was a substitute teacher that kept calling my sister stupid in class, and my sister lost her mind about killing that sucker. It was great. That's what's up, Chef. That's awesome. Yes, he is a good dude, and he does have a lot of people in his community. And he does have interesting content and good food and snacks, and he's good peoples. Most of the people you run into in here, we're about trying to help support each other, so. I like how you ask, Chef. That's awesome. I ask too. I'm like, hey, can I shout you out on my page? Some of y'all, I wait till you're in here to shout you out so people can go ahead and sub to you. Another good one, if you're in here when he's in here, Jen, is Stash Cash YouTube. He's got a good community channel where people sub to each other as well. He's a good guy too. See, I've always wanted to go check out Alabama too, but I just haven't made it there. I ain't seen Poppin' J in a couple of days. Ballard. No, I think it was Anderson. Maybe. Oh, it's okay. The Dirty Chef is asking if he can shout you out on his page so that you can get more subs. And then there's another guy that comes in here. His name is Stash Cash YouTube. And he comes in here sometimes. He's another good channel. Oh, you got that right, sis. There you go, Chef. She said, yes, please. Yeah. Dirty Chef is a really good dude. Are y'all ready to come inside or are y'all still playing? I don't even see y'all. Y'all must be playing. Oh, there y'all are. Right in front of my face and I didn't even know it. On February 10th. You better come back and remind me, boy. Hi, Ducky. Because I will forget. Because trust me, I guarantee you I will have slept, not slept, had a couple of breakdowns, and smoked several joints by the time that rolls around. So I'm not going to remember on my own. Oh, Chef, thank you. Here, Nick, I'm gonna give you I'm gonna turn your name blue so that you can subscribe to people if you wouldn't mind. It makes it easier, but I do take the blue away. But you've been in here talking long enough. Yeah, let's get some subs going on. Oh yeah, set a timer on my, I forget about that. I have a I have a calendar that I was writing stuff down on. There's a birthday coming up in a couple of days that I know, and thank you, Jen. That's nice. Yes, me too, Moon. I'm getting up there. I've got under 200, but I'm getting there. This is some AI music that won't get me in trouble that Poppin' Jay suggested. The man's name is Kane Walker, and Kane is spelled Cain. Can somebody type that in the chat for her so she can write it down? He's got a couple of, I know he is, Moon. He's got a couple of different little albums, but it's not bad for AI music. Some AI music I can't handle. Thank you, Chef. All right, Nick. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to turn you back gray for a little while. Sorry, Nick. Not doing it because I don't like you, doing it because it's better for my channel. There's a lot of the people that stay blue in here that hang out in here a lot, so it looks like I got nothing but blue in here sometimes. Yeah, Eagle Nick, that was another one that you were telling me about. I think I have that wrote down on my piece of paper. And yeah, because I wrote next to it jail. So yeah. You're welcome, sis. But that's who that is that's singing. And I pulled that up on my Pandora, so you should probably be able to find him anywhere. Echoes don't own me. Hold on. Let me get my thing. Holy fucking wolf spider, yo. Damn. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate you not getting upset about that. Thank you for subscribing to people. I appreciate that part too. Bring home. Yeah. I need to write that down, Chef. Give me just a minute. Hold on. Let me look it up, actually. I've got the Wi-Fi on, so why not? Let's search it up. You said the name of the song is Echoes Don't Own Me. Alright, let's see. Tell me if this is the right one, Chef. Oh, that's probably some that's just music. Okay, Progentics. Let me see. Thank you, Nick. We appreciate that. You should do it, Moon. Yeah, it's not pulling up Progentix at all. Woohoo! You're welcome, Jin Jin. I appreciate that, Chef. You're good people. You're good people. I don't like people. Y'all's is good people. Let's see. Let's see. Hey, son.
Hello. So a light on, so I can investigate.
Okay, hold on.
Sir, yes, sir. You got a login phone and a regular phone?
This is my old phone, son. Alright, let me see. I gotta type this in here. Don't wake up the baby and listen, please. Prompt.
You guys have a baby now?
Ginger.
Oh.
Jax. Aha. I found it. Boy, quit playing with that.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Aha, here we go. I think I found the right one this time, Chef. Hey, Keith, welcome in. Yeah, like he wouldn't have noticed I was pregnant. Come on. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Yes, he is. Go, Keith, go. Alright, I'll let Jen and Keith subscribe to each other, and then I'm gonna probably take your blue, Jen. Not being mean. Is this the right song, Chef? Yeah, Jen's trying to get to 50, Keith. Right on. I do like this. I bet I'm gonna like all of it. I love music. There's only been a few things that I was like, I cannot listen to that. Yeah, it really does. I get that Walking Dead vibe off of it too. Chip. It's got a whole vibe of its own, y'all. I like listening to new stuff. The lizard that sings at night. Yes, you are, Keith. You sure are. And you're going to get there. And the next thing you know, you're going to be at 1,000. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. I appreciate you guys just chilling and peeping at my dogs in the train and stuff with me. It's been kind of chill this morning. I've liked it. It's been good. Yes, yes, yes. Sure has, sure has. So, are you going to be going live again anytime soon, Keith? Oops. Hold on. There we go. Oh, that's got a good vibe. I love how y'all do that. Thanks, guys. Y'all are some really good folks. I appreciate y'all. I like it when different kinds can get along, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, chef. This is some good stuff, man. Thank you. It ain't bad at all. Like it. Yes, I do. Nice. Right, we're all crayons. We just may not all be the same length and color and... I don't give a damn. I just like people to... People just need to like people. That's how I feel. I don't give a dang. Live your best life. If it ain't hurting nobody, live your best life. I ain't gotta like everything you do to like you. If my name is Blue, I'm subbing to you. I like that, Chef. Yes, some people do. You'd be surprised how many people out there just don't understand. They don't understand what being treated decent feels like. So how to treat decent. Ducky doo! I see you. Are y'all ready to come in? Y'all been outside for a long while. Or are you still hanging out and having a good time? Hmm? What you doing? What you doing? I see you. I see your tail wagging. What you doing, Ducky? What you talking about? Oops, sorry. Let's see, y'all want in? Come on. Come on, big boy. Come on, big McCucker. You want to come inside? Or you want to stay outside? Alright, what you gonna do? Ready? Alright, come on. Y'all go get a drink. Go get a drink. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit, guys. Alright. Hit it like a caveman. Oh. I was thinking about Captain Caveman the other day, if anybody remembers that cartoon. I know my sister does. She used to get mad at me because of Captain Caveman. No, that's my cape. I'm Captain Caveman. Oh, yeah, my little fluff ball ducky. I gave him a haircut last year. It took me 3 days. He is terrified of those clippers. It's not me, it's those clippers, and I don't want him to be scared, but I also don't want to get bit. Hit it like a caveman. Yeah, you knew exactly what I was talking about, Chef. Need a Franken dog. It's Franken dog. Franken Weenie. That was that dog's name. Franken Weenie. Alright, put that up. Start to gather my stuff up because probably gonna have to hop off here soon, and I need to do some laundry and whatnot today too. But I will be doing some more diamond art later on today on the live for you guys. And Jay works tonight. Jay works all weekend, so he'll be in and out of the lives. Yeah, it was on Cartoon Network for a while with other, like Snagglepuss was on it. Yeah. Welcome to the House of Horrors. Yes, it is Friday. It is Friday. I had to remind myself of that earlier. Oh, well, she wasn't very cool. Cool points out the window for that date. Well, that's okay, Moon. Maybe Saturday. I do too. That's why when that guy came in earlier talking about, didn't you say you were a juggalo? I just started singing to him and then he starts talking about farting. I'm like, okay, dude. Do you hear that? No, me neither. Start farting. What the fudge? She says, I'm not staying up. I'm going to bed. Fuck all that. I don't blame you. Excuse me. Right, Chef? For real. What are you doing, Potato? Damn, Moon. That's low. 2 meters stuck in his butt cheeks. Oh. What is a jackalope? Let me think for a second. Wait, he gets butt naked. Oh. Not that song? Okay. I couldn't help myself. What in the world am I hearing? That sounds weird. Alright. Get that done up. Good deal. Yes, you do. When you doing stuff with nature, you gotta wait on nature. Nature don't wait on you. You wait on nature. And that includes the moon and the planet and the stars and the clouds and all that stuff. There's a site for that. My girl straight up said they're on the 28th. That long? Yeah, that would be about right. I lose track of time. What day it is. It's so annoying. I can't help myself. Alright, let's see. We got 8 votes today. We got 50-50. Anybody else want to vote before I close this out? Welcome back, Nick. Welcome back. How you been? How you been? Yeah, there was no... I don't know why they thought we'd be able to see anything to start with. I mean, not trying to be a jerk, but it didn't make sense. Like, we should have been, like, up in a planetarium watching that shit. Where they got them giant telescopes, you know what I'm saying? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and close out the poll, guys. It's 50-50. Alright. He says, I was so hyped up and then womp womp. Yes. Disappointment at its finest. They get you all jacked up and hyped up and excited for something and then it goes nothing. I couldn't remember how to spell Jason's last name, so I didn't put the last name on it. Alright. We're gonna go sit down. I've been standing up for a couple of hours and walking around. That should be good for right now. Sit down with you lovely folks. Turn on some light up in here. I can't see. I have blackout curtains in my living room and in my bedroom because if I can't sleep in the bed for whatever reason, Jay will be out here with me too. So I put blackout curtains in the living room for him. And so when you come into my living room after you've been looking outside or you've been outside, if the light's not on, it's like, I can't see. Alright. Let's fix this. See if I can't give y'all all a heart attack for the day. Show y'all my beautiful face. I know, I'm such a smartass. Better than a dumbass. Let's see here. Let's get you guys situated up on this thing. Oh, gotta move my feet. And myself. Yeah, Jason Voorhees. No, we were talking about, like, Jason and Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, stuff like that. Right on, Jen Jen. Good luck with that. And yes, you're welcome for the support today. Yeah, we talking about horror movies. I'm a little bit creepy like that. I'm a Halloween freak. I love Halloween. Scoot that down a little bit for you guys. Oof. 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 I'm always fiddling with this thing. I need to stop. Bye to whomever, bitches. You crack me up the way you say bitches. I haven't seen that one, Chef. I'll have to check that one out. Dude, we can do that, Nick, but I can't do it on camera, so I'll get in trouble. But, yeah, we can do that. There's plenty of us up in here token, so. We both got Halloween crap everywhere. Even. Oh, that's cool that you worked at those when you were in high school. That's really cool. That itches. Cheers, Nick. Yeah, I do too. I love Halloween too. Yeah, you've got the little Jack skeleton speaker, boombox speaker thing. I'll beat you with my cane. Not really. I don't want to beat y'all with my cane. I need to put it out of the way. It likes to do weird stuff. As I stick my forehead all up in y'all's faces. I have a cigarette while you have a toke. I need to do something else too while I'm thinking about it. I've got a couple on my wall and then one in my room. I'll show y'all one day. Oh, that sucks that they stole them, Chef. That's awesome as hell. My sister has cauldrons. Actual real cast iron cauldrons. I love that. I love it. God, we all having a smoke. That's my shit. Yes, that's my shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know you've got the big one that's over 100 pounds. Oops, scoot over a little bit. Thank you. Yeah, don't piss me off and you won't be the in the fire, will you? That would be my ass. I would so do that to them. I thought you still only had 3. You have 4? Damn, girl. Damn. Cause she be moving on up with her cauldrons. Okay, I'm making stupid faces now. I actually have ice tray molds for Jack Skeleton's face. And we have some skulls. I have a 3. Y'all want to see my 3D printed skull? Well, you can kind of see him. Here, let me get some more light on this subject. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me put some brightness in it. Whee! Now you can see it a little bit better. But yeah, that's my 3D printed skull. We got 2 of them. The other one's black. But it's pretty cool. I mean, it's nicely detailed. It's got the rough edges like a skull would have, you know. And that was all up in y'all's face, all crazy. I know, I'm sorry. These are funny. These will crack you up. I found, it's matches. Oh, that is awesome, Chef. Good morning, Willie. There you are. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I just spoke about you this morning, telling everybody to remind me to give you blue when you come in, when I saw you again. And good morning to you, Willie. How are you today? Yeah, if y'all don't already know about Willie's Desert Hangout, he plays some good tunes, has some good chats. Really awesome little stream. Y'all should go check it out. But I found these matchbooks at the game store, and they're like little witch books. This one says A History of Divination, Past, Present, and Future. And it looks like a little book. You're very welcome, Willie. You're very welcome. I'm so glad to see you today. How you feeling today? Well, I hope. Well, I hope. Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff. I'm going to start showing y'all stuff eventually. Like, Jay has bazillion ducks, but there is one duck that y'all will all really like. Hold on, let me grab that duck real quick. One of our future son-in-laws. You're getting better every day. Good. One of our future son-in-laws saw this and knew that he liked ducks, and we like Nightmare Before Christmas. You ever seen a Jack Skellington ducky? This sucker is cool. I love this thing. But yeah, he sits in front of the TV with the other ducks that are on the TV stand. And then he's got a bunch up here, a bunch over there. We got ducks everywhere. I am very glad that you're doing better every day. You keep keeping on there, Willie. Most definitely. But I have oh, I hadn't shown you that duck before, sis. I'm sorry. I thought I had, my bad. One of the paintings that I got. Oh no, and see, that's something else too, Nick. Missouri and Texas, they don't really get along very well. Thank you very much, Willie. I appreciate that. What was I saying? Oh yeah. But somebody was at a yard sale and they found these hand-painted Jack and Sally pictures. So they picked them up for me. They didn't even look through the stack. They just got them and brought them to me. Well, one of them, I had to put it in my bedroom. Now, I had to put it in my bedroom because it's got a string of, it looks like Christmas lights across his face where they're in his eyes and stuff. But they're all marijuana leaves. It's a nice one. But yeah, so. Hey, right on, Chef. Good on you. Good on you. Shit does happen, but trust me, I understand the whole lack of confidence because of the teeth. If I didn't have my top teeth, y'all be seeing me in a mask all the time like this, because he didn't do it. The mirror reached out and slapped him. That's his story and he's sticking to it, okay? What are you doing, Ducky Doo? That's what I always say. I didn't fall. The floor pulled me down. Ooh, I know how that feels. Trust me, I do. These ain't real. I ain't even gonna lie about it. These ain't real. And if I didn't have them, y'all wouldn't be seeing my face. I give many kudos to people that can get past that. I don't judge either, but we are our own worst critic. So if it's something we're not comfortable with, it's automatically going to be something that we're going to constantly be reminded of in our own mind. And then, you know what I'm talking about, Moon. You know what I mean. Come here. Come here. Come here, my fluffy, fluffy dude. Fluffy boy. My fluffy boy. I don't judge people because I've met people that they went to the best, they've went to the best dentist in the world, got the whatever. And unfortunately, something happens and they can't wear their teeth or whatever. I feel so bad for people. Yeah, I wasn't going to show my face at first either, but I was like, you know what? But when I don't feel like showing my face, y'all don't get mad at me for it either. Oh my Lord, Chef. I am so glad that you're okay other than, obviously the injury. Dang, that is wow. What state are you in again, Chef? I don't remember. Shoot. That sucks. Big time. I hope the other person had some damn insurance. Shit. Virginia. I haven't been there yet. I've heard it's pretty there, though. Damn. Damn. And that's one of those things that when it happens, no matter how mad you are, you can't even get out and whoop the other person's butt. That's what I always say. Hit me. I'm going to get and whoop your ass. Hey, official, how are you doing today? Ooh, that doesn't feel good either, Moonani. What are you doing? Sit still. Let me fix it. Let me fix it. There you go. Yeah. He didn't stop. Oh, oh, wow. Karma gonna get him. Oh, yeah. My son's outside. Well, good morning to you, official. Just getting up and around. I hope you slept decently. Hey, official. You should look at the pinned message. It's pretty motivational today. That's a good way to start your morning. Wise words from Mr. Follow Me. I love his little phrases. His motivational phrases. I love them. Yes, you should read that. It's a good one today. I could only imagine, Chef. No joke, Chef, for real. For real. You're fortunate that you're still here. Because that could have went so bad. I'm thankful it didn't, though. Rock-a-bye ducky on the mama's lap. Blah, 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 blah. You want me to quit? You want me to quit? You want me to quit? Isn't it? That's a good one today. That's a good way to start the day. Yeah. Alright. You can lay down beside me. I'm tired of holding you like that. You look like a baby Chewbacca. Hey. It's a baby Wookiee. Oh, he was doing side jobs while he was on vacation. Get to belly, get to belly, get to belly, get to belly, get to belly. Pat, pat, pat. I bet I get on my dog's nerves. I be messing with them. They be trying to get me to hold them to put them to sleep, and I'm all like, oh, you want to play? You want to go? You want to go? You want to go, you little turd nugget? Ooh. Right on, official. Right on. I'm proud of you for doing that. Oh, that's awesome. I like the hitch and post idea for the bar. That's really cool. You're very welcome, official. Hell yeah. That's awesome as hell. The beast has arisen. I used to say I'm a jack of all trades and a master of none. Okay, official. Oh, I remember when they first did mine, they were such a bad fit. Right on, chef. Good on you. He says, watch me go. Forget this. I got this. Worms crawling, the worms crawling. Worms flip your knuckle on your snout. I don't blame you. I do not blame you. I probably would have thrown them too. Yeah, the first set they gave me, they had these little bitty teeny tiny like toddler teeth in them. And I'm like, I don't think so. And they didn't even fit right. Couldn't even shut my mouth. Made me so mad. I was like, no, I want my teeth. I don't have teeny tiny teeth. I have normal adult sized teeth. Thank you very much. I want my big chunking teeth. Thank you. I like my big chunking teeth. But just a minute, guys. I'm back in black. I hit the sag. Oh. Water. You gotta drink your water and stay hydrated. Or you might be manually operated. You can't have it till it's empty, fool. He wants me to smush the bottle, put the lid on it, and throw it so he can go get it and then chew the lid off of it. A bad habit I started with him when he was a puppy. Welcome in, Daniel. What relaxes me? I will show you. Diamond art. That's what relaxes me. And non-stressful people and quiet and lots of things relax me. What relaxes you? Okie dokie, Moon. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be on here much longer. I said that like 20 minutes ago. that way like I like it. There we go. Why you want to get dressed? Don't just go. Oh, that's not appropriate. My bad. Can't do that. Mowing the lawn is relaxing. Not to me. Oh, she's like, Stone Cold Buster. Do you say that? But, excuse you, sir. Dang. You almost got 1,000 views on that video. Good job, babe. Would you like for me to get you a cup of coffee? Hmm? Oh yeah, my whole leg swollen, but okay. I wouldn't have minded to get it for you though. But I'll let you get it. I would be good. Cause you know I've been bebopping around for a couple of hours. ASMR hair play. I do that when I stem. I play with my own hair a lot. And my little girl likes to play with my hair to relax too, so I understand that one. So where are you from, Daniel? But I did wake up with a headache, and I haven't gotten the headache to go away no matter what I've done yet. So I did take my vitamin D.
Did you eat with it?
Yes. I sure did. Yeah, when my husband does. But generally, as a general rule, I don't like just anybody touching me like that, so. But yeah, my little girl plays with my hair. My husband plays with my hair. Yeah. Good morning, honey. He wouldn't let me get his coffee. No, your leg's swelled up. You need to leave it there. Because he loves me like that. Mmm. What? Oh, no, Olive wasn't out there when we were out there. We just came in. Do y'all want to go play with Olive? Do you want to go see Olive? Daddy said Olive's outside. You want to go see Olive? Ducky's like, hell yeah, I want to go see Olive. They love the neighbor dog. They play with her through the fence and stuff. Hey, we got 15 likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hakuna Matata. Put that up. Good morning, good morning. Let's see what the H is. 9:30. Here, y'all can see what I'm. Put y'all this way so y'all can still see me while I'm doing this. Get my stuff here. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Okay, H is a 9:30. Let's see if we have any that are already 9:30. What are you laughing at?
I can see that just a second there.
Okay, 9:30. No 930s there.
So good morning, and everybody disappeared.
Oh, we've been quiet. Munani's getting ready to go to a meeting at the school. Dirty Chef is doing some stuff before he has to go to the restaurant. Mr. Follow Me's around somewhere doing his stuff. Daniel just came in. Sis was here and official, but they both did the be right back. But
Lily.
yeah, they're in and out. Yeah, Mr. Willie was here. I remembered to give him a mod this time. And he said he's getting better every day. Okay. Wait, what number was I looking for? 930? I already have a 930. All right. That's how that works. But yeah, I'm waiting for Munani before I get off of here. 9:30 is for the H, so let's see. We finished the 6s and the Fs last night just because I felt like being a shit because somebody was trying to tell me how to do my shit. I won't even lie about it. I was in a mood and a half.
Huh?
I won't even lie about it. I was in a mood and a half last night and just started doing it random places. Somebody kept telling me what to do. There's one right here. Spider Monkey's getting dressed. But Spider Monkey counts. And we had the poll of who would win in a fight, Jason versus Michael Myers. And it was a 50-50 poll.
Well,
Welcome back, Munani.
I say Jason, so Jason wins.
Yeah. See, there's two. Me and her. We's the white women's. Okay. Age is 14. No dying allowed.
I'm already dead. That's fine. I'll survive.
Ducky J. Yeah, I was showing off duck earlier. Huh? Yeah, we'll have to put him back. Good morning, good morning.
What the pug duck?
Oh, he wants me to show y'all his pug duck.
That's clarification.
It's a puggy duck. And it's buffering. It wants to be a buffer. Here you go, babe. Oh, happy day. How much longer? Let's see, what time is it? 11. So yeah, you're getting ready to have to go to that meeting, ain't you? Booyah. Don't mind me, I'm just crazy. In an hour. Yeah. That's not bad. Good grief. But yeah, I do think that I'm about to hop off of here and get around and do some stuff. But I'll probably be back on later after supper time or whatever. Do some diamond painting with you guys and hang out and chill. Unless I fall asleep early. But you never know. Yeah, I was telling everybody to check out your shirts this morning. Yeah, she woke up and came up in here talking about spider monkeys here, half asleep still. Oh, did you read Mr. Follow Me's post? Yeah, I told Official to read it today because they just got up too. I'm sorry, I had to get up. I couldn't help it. Normally, yes, I would have came back to bed with you, but I just couldn't. I was like, nope. Woke up and my feet and legs were swollen already. So I was like, damn.
When we both got up, I started falling back asleep, leaning against the door frame, waiting for you to come out.
I'm sorry,
I was
good.
like, okay, I gotta go back down.
You too, sis. Love you. I'll see you later. Or I'll talk to you later. Ooh, my eyes. I did have that window open for a while, though. My eyes have been a bother for quite a while now. One year I had allergies so bad and rubbed my eye so much that I ended up having to wear an eye patch because I like peeled my eyeball. It was weird. It was crazy. But yeah. But definitely gotta get some stuff done today. Figure out what we're gonna do for dinner tonight, me and the children's. All that good junk and jazz. Get around. But I do hope that the meeting goes well for you and everything works out copacetic for Izzy. You'll have to let me know how it goes.
Kicking nuts.
Oh, when I was born, they used forceps to pull me out and they cut my eyes. So, but yeah. Most definitely. But I do think I'm going to hop off of here. And I guess I'm going to try some ibuprofen because nothing's touching my headache. But I do too. I got faith that it'll be all good. Oh, hello, Parker. Welcome in. We're just wrapping up for the morning. Glad you came in. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Chef, if you're still around, I will try to tune into you when you go live. But I appreciate you coming in, Parker. You can hit that subscribe and like button for me if you wouldn't mind. And I will be back later this evening to do some more diamond painting and chat. But thank you for the compliment. Oh, that's cool. Wrong cougar. Sorry. That wasn't your call. Moon's like, wait a second. That's good, Parker. That's really good. Goodness. See you later, Moon. Big love, sweetie. See ya. It's all good, Parker. You're polite. But, Mr. Follow Me, if you're still around and you can hear me, thank you for being here with me this morning. Thank you for your very beautiful and motivational words this morning. And I will see you guys on the next live. And I have appreciated everybody being here. 16 likes. I really appreciate that. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.